Season 2, Episode 5. Okay? This is one day late. I'm reacting to Death Battle, Black Canary versus Sindel. This is supposed to come out yesterday, but I had a lot of homework and never got around to doing it. So, yeah, trying to post 2 reaction videos for you guys tonight. So, Black Canary versus Sindel. Sindel being from Mortal Kombat, and Black Canary being from DC Comics. So, now they do make a new death. So basically, in the last death battle of the 2019, they not only did they show us what the first one of 2020 would be, which is Miles Morales versus Static. Go see the reaction to that if you haven't already. They told us that there'll be a death battle every 2 weeks, and they're living up to that. So, yep. So these death battles are gonna be shorter, and they're not anime. They're not gonna be 3D because those take longer, and normally they will only release like one death battle a month. So it makes sense why these are shorter and they're not 3D. And also, some people wanted some OG fans, they didn't really like all the 3D battles, and they wanted the pixelated. I'm gonna say. Anyways, let's just get into reaction. This is Death Battle, Black Canary versus Sindel. Let's get started.
RTX is inspiring.
Inexperienced. Spectacular.
Amazing.
I love seeing everyone who's so passionate about Rooster Teeth and the community that I grew up with, and to see them all in one place.
RTX 10, July 3rd to the 5th. Oh, that's Fiona from
It's a
Shrek.
trope we're all familiar with. The damsel in distress crying for help.
Yeah, Wiz don't think that's the case here, because these two are the opposite. If you ever hear their cry, you're dead.
Black Canary,
I
the
get it,
blonde bare-knuckle brawler of DC Comics.
And Sindel, the literal scream queen from Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
A death battle.
Behold, the Justice Society of America, the first recorded team of superheroes in the DC universe.
Where else could you find a boxer in a catsuit dealing with the spirit of God's divine wrath?
And among these men and gods stood a woman, the judo-chopping Black Canary.
Wait, why a canary? Canaries don't know judo? Or do they?
However, this is not the Black Canary we'll be focusing on today. See, the Black Canary of the Golden Age may have been a skilled crime fighter in her own right, but the one who made the moniker a household name was her daughter, Dinah Laurel Lance.
Dinah wanted to be a crime fighter just like her mom, so she trained with Wildcat, the furry boxer I mentioned earlier.
Her mother wasn't very happy about that, though. Young Dinah's career could have ended then and there, if not for the discovery of what she likes to call her canary cry.
I wonder which one is more powerful,
But well
Canary
explained.
Cry
See, Dinah
or
possessed the meta gene,
or
a
Sindel's.
dormant slice of genetic code present in about 12% of humanity, granting superhuman abilities.
Yeah, Wizard did it. With her new power and martial arts training, Dinah took up her mother's mantle and became Black Canary, the second one. Is it weird that her mom was also named Dinah? They're really forming a dynasty.
Fun fact, originally she disguised herself by donning a blonde wig, but eventually just dyed it permanently.
Blonde? Don't you mean yellow?
Yeah.
Regardless, the canary cry
Stop.
is no joke.
Stop.
By emitting focused ultrasonic sound, Dinah can annihilate the eardrums of anyone nearby.
Oh, please
Or
don't.
just ramp up the volume and blow people away with shockwaves. She can even stop a runaway train.
It's quite versatile, too. She can focus her cries into small sonic
300
projectiles or
that's
broaden them to affect
decibels.
entire cities.
And by screaming hard enough at the ground, she can freaking fly. How the hell does
Wow.
that shit work?
let's dig into this for a bit. For a sound wave to become a
Mythbusters.
shockwave, it must possess an intensity of at least 194 decibels. For reference, Black Canary's highest recorded scream clocks in at over 300 decibels.
Exactly.
That's the same
Wow.
level of bulls as a volcano erupting.
All that power comes with a fairly obvious weakness, though. If her throat is damaged, she'll be unable to produce the cry.
That's why she's got some nifty ultrasonic canary bombs that do the super shouting for her.
Not to say she's useless without her superpower, of course.
She's
Boxing,
one of comics' greatest
judo,
ass kickers.
Thanks to Wildcat and her
karate.
mother, Dinah has trained in jiu-jitsu, karate, Krav Maga, capoeira, and many, many more styles of martial arts. She knows holds that can put you to sleep, a punch that can detonate your heart.
I want to learn
and
one of
even
those.
how
I've
to
seen it
cause
in Batman. I was
instant
like,
death by
oh,
pushing
I
a
gotta try
single
that
nerve
though.
buster.
She's basically the furious, blood-soaked love child of Kenshiro and the bride from Kill Bill. Also, before we go on, all this kung fu talk makes me want to see a judo canary in action. And what better opponent than our very own Mega Goose Howard?
Did you teach it, judo?
So, turns out they don't know judo. Where was the heads up on that one, Wiz?
Even with all that, Dinah's greatest strength is perhaps her uncanny ability to learn and adapt mid-fight. It's what makes her such a great sparring partner to superhuman martial arts masters like Wonder Woman. It was during a fight with her, in fact, that Black Canary claimed she could perceive time down to the nanosecond.
Sounds crazy, right? But believe it, how else could she keep up with someone like Wonder Woman? Or how about the time she battled these red tornado androids? Green Lantern was using his power ring to scan for weaknesses, but Dinah said F that and stabbed it hundreds of times super fast. She found its literal Achilles heel before the power ring finished scanning.
That's right, she outsped an alien supercomputer. Keep in
Wow.
mind, Dinah does not technically possess superhuman speed or strength.
But I wouldn't be surprised if she secretly drank some super soldier serum at some point, cause she can outmuzzle superhumans and smash steel like it's flimsy wood.
Wow.
The yield strength of steel and the size of her elbow, Dinah must have exerted a force of around 27 tons.
The gal survived a fall into the ocean from 1,000 feet, and even her own canary cry reflected back at her.
It helps that she has a special membrane in her ears that protects her from shockwaves.
Can't say the same for this robot dude, Amazo. For a murder-happy android with the combined powers of the entire Justice League, he sure could have packed some aspirin.
She may be
Wow.
stubborn and hot-headed, but with her powers and training fine-tuned, Dinah proved her mom wasn't the only Black Canary to be reckoned with. She even teamed up with groups such as the infamous Birds of Prey, and at one point took charge of the
Movie
Justice
came
League,
out
the
and
spiritual successor to the original Justice
it
Society.
failed to take off.
Next to her main man, Green Arrow. They spent a lot of time sticking arrows in that quiver, if you know what I mean. They did sick.
Long story short, Black Canary is without a doubt one of the most badass women in comic book history. The realm of Edenia was a paradise, a Garden of Eden, if you will.
You said that like it was supposed to be clever.
Under the rule of King Jared and
That's
Queen
music.
Sindel, the realm prospered for millennia, until the arrival of Outworld conqueror Shao Kahn and the tournament of Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat!
By decree of the Elder Gods, an invading force from another realm must defeat the defending world 10 consecutive times in a tournament to the death.
Unfortunately for Edenia, Khan dabbed on their asses and won Edenia for himself.
To legitimize his rule, Khan murdered Jared, married Sindel, and adopted her daughter Katana as his own. Excessive? Probably.
Needless to say, Cindy wasn't too happy about all that. But it turns out she was a kung fu sorcerer. So, to avenge her kingdom, she underwent a mystic ritual where she offed herself to protect Khan's next target, Earthrealm. And it worked.
For a time, after 10,000 years of hopelessly failing to take the Earth, Khan learned how to undo her protective ward. Sindel was resurrected, brainwashed, and transformed into a fierce queen of dark magic and terror.
She was back and ready to slay. And holy shit, did she!
Sindel's Edenian physiology gives her superhuman strength, speed, and durability, allowing her to make mincemeat of Mortal Kombat's regular combatants.
You better have said that with a K.
And despite being dead for the past 10,000 years, she's somehow a master of two forms of Chinese Kung Fu. Shaoquan originates from northern China and is known for its eloquent, graceful, extended movements. Fu Zhao Pai, also known as the Tiger Claw system, focuses on fast, powerful strikes.
Sindel also wields a Quan Do. It's a glaive designed for long-range deflection and carving people up like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Though she hardly needs a weapon when she already has one. her hair. She can command it
Like
to stretch
Rapunzel.
like a tentacle, constrict opponents, and act essentially as an extra prehensile limb.
Not gonna lie, Wiz, that's, kinda hot.
Oh? Would you still think so if she used it to spin you like a top fast enough to obliterate your body?
What a way to go.
Okay, well, all that pales in comparison to her signature ability, the Banshee Scream. This ultrasonic shout is powerful enough to detonate heads, split limbs,
Johnny
and rend
Cage.
flesh. Her screaming power can even be focused into mystical fireballs of destruction called Star Screamers.
Oh, like that Transformer that we had that pony eat his soul.
No. Sindel once screamed with enough force to annihilate a large part of a canyon. This resembles the effects of a magnitude 5.0 earthquake, comparable to nearly 500 tons of TNT exploding all at once.
With power like that, it's no wonder she was able to strut through Earthrealm's mightiest heroes, which include our old pal, Sub-Zero. What, I kept it as a souvenir.
Who, along with most of the series combatants, can shatter a block of pure diamond with his bare hand. A feat like this
Yeah, I
would
guess there
require
must have been a
pressure of
death
at
battle in
least
the past
60
with
gigapascals.
Sub-Zero.
That's over
But I never watched it, so
4,300 tons of
I wouldn't
force
know.
per square inch.
And Cabal.
Who was fast enough to swat machine gun fire out of the air, like the flies in Boomstick's bathroom.
Accurate.
Judging by the likely muzzle velocity and rate of fire, Cabal must have been reacting within 600ths of a second in order to consistently parry these bullets.
And he blocked a bunch of them back to back to back. Too bad Sindel wound up getting blown up and brainwashed all over again. Man, this chick can't catch a break, though the zombie MILF thing's kind of working for her.
Well, that's only one possible timeline. In the original story, she was actually freed from Shao Kahn and regained control of Kenya. In another, it seems the killing of her royal husband was actually her plan all along.
Either way, we're talking about Mortal Kombat. They all die eventually. But compared to the Queen, everyone else might as well have been silent.
Oh, it's an ad. It always does this when there's an ad.
Whoa! Is this the future? This is the present future, Bill. Here's your order, Bills. No way. Yes, way.
I'm gonna give you a tip, guys. So if there's like a video and there's ads in it, like, you know, my videos don't have ads in it, gotta hit 1,000 subscribers first. But if there's like you watch a big YouTuber, and they have ads or something in the videos, like you can see by the yellow tabs. Let me show you. Hold on. What? Hey, when this like freezes up and it's really annoying.
RTX is inspired.
See, we can see that yellow part. Now, hopefully. Oh. I know what I gotta do.
RTX is inspiring.
Thank you. I don't even know what happened there.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, we'll tell you about hymns.
Finally, it's not Blue Apron.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Hymns.
Hey guys, there's a company out there to help you look your best every day. Hymns.
Did you know that 66% of men start to lose their hair by age 35? I've done
that's
research on this
terrible.
myself, and, well, it's true and terrifying.
But hymns can help. If your hairline is starting to run for the scalp, the best way to keep it where it belongs is to do something about it while you still can.
Grab this new year by the follicles. Here's to a year of personal growth with Hims prescription solutions backed by science.
And if you're as shy as Liz here, it's perfect for you.
Yes, Hims knows some conversations are easier to have online than off. So, with them, you can connect to a real doctor online.
And should you be prescribed, it's shipped right to your front door.
Dive into 2020 hair first. Right now, get started with your first month free.
Go to 4hims.com/deathbattle.
Prescription requires an online consultation with a physician who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Offer valid only if prescribed. 3-month minimum subscription. Additional restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information.
Remember, that's 4hims.com/deathbattle. But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Talk about Scooby-Doo meets Fight Club.
You're not from this far, Sir Thriller. Behold your queen. I shall strip
I'm going for
the flesh from
I'm
your
going for
bones.
Black Canary. Woohoo. Tear her up. Yes, sir. Or ma'am in this case. Oh, that's from the games. Oh no. Oh. Yes. Yeah.
Are you hurt, child?
And she's still fighting.
Let me sing you a lullaby.
Membrane. Yeah.
No kidding. I almost fell asleep.
Woohoo. Who's the strongest? Who's the stronger? Black Canary's the stronger? Yes.
Ring out's a thing here.
She's not done yet, but
We fight to the death.
come on, come on. Yes. Oh, nope, nope.
With such an ugly sound. Tell me, can you fly?
Kind of. Oh no. What's that? The bomb. Ooh.
Fatality.
Dang.
Like Sindel's head is blasting up again! Or, well, for the first time technically, so I tried to work it in, guys.
This battle was a curious one. For the most part, Sindel's physical strength, projectiles, and aerial maneuverability let her keep up with the bird of prey.
Yeah, she was 160 times stronger, but Canary's made a living off fighting superhumans who are even stronger than that, like Mammoth and Giganta, so I guess that wasn't that big of an advantage, really.
Comparing Cabal's bullet timing to her nanosecond reaction, Dinah's reaction speed was easily 60 million times faster. And with her wide
Wow.
array of martial arts abilities, she certainly capitalized on this.
Sure, Sindel had some awesome moves, but sadly, stepping on people like a hot dominatrix doesn't quite stack up when Black Canary mastered way more fighting styles. Plus, she's been training all her life. Adenia was super peaceful before Shao Kahn came along, so I doubt Sindel was taking names and kicking ass all before that.
But let's move on to the comparison everyone wants to know. Which was deadlier, the Banshee Scream or the Canary Cry? We know Dinah's cry could reach 300 decibels. In comparison, the results of Sindel's most powerful scream are similar to a 5.0 earthquake, which is equivalent to only 235 decibels.
I know what you're thinking. That's a difference of only 65 decibels. That can't be all that different. Wrong! It's totally different, because decibels are frickin' weird.
See, decibels are not like meters or minutes, which scale geometrically. Instead, decibels scale logarithmically. For every 10 decibels a sound is, its intensity increases tenfold. So 30 decibels is 10 times greater than 20 decibels. 40 is 10 times greater than 30, and so on.
So, every increase multiplies the sound instead of just adding to it. Wait a minute. That means the canary cry would be...
About 1,000,000 times stronger than the banshee scream. Nearly 500 megatons of TNT.
awesome.
The closest real-life comparison we can make is the Krakatoa eruption of 1883. A volcano blast so powerful it could be heard over 3,000 miles away. Not so different from what Dinah has been shown to be capable of.
It also didn't hurt that Canary had those special membranes in her ears to guard against Sindel's scream.
In the end, Canary had the speed, skill, and raw decibels to finish her.
It was Sindel's time to die.
What, no pun about screams?
Well, I was gonna, but I thought a pun that obvious wouldn't be allowed.
The winner is Black Canary.
Yes, okay, we'll see what the next death battle is. Whoa, why is there this audio problem? You can't even understand him. Oh, that was a problem with the Death Battle podcast. They have a podcast called Death Battle Cast, and the audio, like, you couldn't understand it. I don't know if they fixed it or not, but it's happening again. Yeah. Next time, Leonardo, that's my boy, versus Jason from Power Rangers. Leonardo versus Jason of February 23rd. Well, that's for members, like on the Rooster Teeth app, but actually it'll be February 24th. So, that'll be the next Death Battle I react to. Leonardo versus Jason from Power Rangers, February 24th. I'm going Leonardo because before I was a fan of Mario, I love Ninja Turtles, bro. Leonardo was my favorite one, with my second favorite being Ralph. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.